Hello, welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. So today we're looking at Solana. Well, not specifically Solana, but there's a couple of memes on Solana that I think might do quite well. So obviously, if you're not into like riskier plays, things like that, Solana itself could very well still do a 4x from this point. You know, it generally could. I'm not saying it's going to, but it could. Also, get a haircut tomorrow, and I kind of need it. So I've said this a lot of times in the past that sometimes it just takes one project and one meme and getting in early on one thing that can absolutely change your life, and it can. They're called like I like to call them like lottery ticket plays. You don't allocate too much, but when you do, you allocate like a little amount, and you see what sticks and what doesn't. Now there is numerous coins getting released every single day, and a lot of them, 99% of them, will go to zero. So there's always that element of risk when you're playing around with these lower market cap plays. But every now and again, you get one, and that one just goes ridiculous, and then your life's changed, and then you see things differently. You have better experiences. You can start doing different things in your life, and obviously, ultimately, that's what we're all here to try and do. So this first one is a bit crazy, but there's a reason why I mention it, and I'll show you that now. So the first one is called "We Love Arse." I'm sure that everyone can attest to that. Um, Arses are great, right? But forget that. This is actually their website. The website itself isn't that good. It generally isn't. Their Telegram is quite interesting, though. They've got like 4,000 members in their Telegram now. They've got 8,500 holders, apparently, roughly. Communities building, total volume, things like that. It's all good. 100% happy asses, apparently. Also, as a Brit, I say arse, emphasis and put the R in there, whereas the Americans are ass. And I think it sounds better. Like, I'm going to tap that ass sounds far better than I'm going to touch your ass. It generally does. So I think the Americans win on this particular pronunciation of the word ass. But I think it could have some legs. So why ass? Ass. Community first. Rule number one: sex sells. It does. We know this. Safe and trust us. This was a CTO, I believe. You can have a look at all this website. The website itself, like I said, needs so much work. But there is a reason that I bring this up, and I'll show you in just a second why I think this could do really, really well. I bought this about here, like relatively high. I bought it like good few days back, and it's done really badly, which is not great. But it's only a $1.3 million market cap, and I think these things can change really quickly when you've got that such a small market cap. If you look at the Sol Scan, it's got 7,176 officially holders on the chain. And then you look at Radium. So Radium's got 10% of the allocation, but the rest of it relatively spread. So I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, I'm fully aware that people are savvy, and nowadays devs might break things up into different wallets and send stuff everywhere, and you could end up getting burnt. It is a possibility, but I actually quite like this. I think this could do well. It was launched on Pump.Fun, and we know that that a lot of them could just go to shit at any given moment. We expect that. 99% of them do, but this one lasted a bit longer than that. It's out there. You can view it on CoinMarketCap as well. So they've got CoinMarketCap. Here is its X page, its Twitter page, 1,910 followers. So still ludicrously low in my opinion. And obviously feel free to come and follow them and have a look at that. I still think that the website needs a lot of work. I think with it being a CTO, maybe they need to do some sort of get the community behind putting a little bit of sol in to maybe create a better website, start looking at different things. The reason why I think this could do well is because this did. So this is We Love Tits. Now, I'm not sure. Am I more of an arse or a tit man? I think I love them both equally. I think I'm happy with both of them. But this one's done really, really well. It's got a gallery. One of the reasons I think it's done really well is it has a bigger community as well, but it's also got merch. It's trying to do things in the real world, and I quite like that. It's also sponsored this. So this is from the 6th of December. I don't watch influencer boxing. I couldn't give a shit about all that shite. But people do like it. People do watch it. So therefore it's sponsored this CFN thing. I don't know what that is. I don't care, to be honest. But look what it did. So at the minute, it's around 12 cents, which is done really well from where it came from. $128 million market cap. Its max chart, it really did. It peaked up there, like 47 cents. Crazy. absolutely crazy for essentially a meme. I know that over in Jake Gordon, his group, I know a guy in there done ridiculously well, made a lot of money off this. That's the benefit of getting in early. And I think if you think that we're asses right now, there's potential. There's definitely potential if it can follow the same trend. It's got to do the same things. It needs to get some momentum behind it because at the minute it is dropping and it's not a pleasant hold at the minute, but it is what it is, and I think it can do better. So yeah, like I said, if it can follow this trajectory, then it's a massive moneymaker. If it doesn't, it could burn and go to shit. We know that it could happen. The next one I want to talk about is this. This is crazy early, like ludicrously early. It's about a month old, but again, I'll show you why I think this is a good idea. So this is the Crazy Pig. His name's Tony. I like the animations and things like that. Money's power, plain and simple. You hustle or you drown. Ain't no room for weakness. And you go through. There's some really good cartoons. There's I'll show you their YouTube channel in a little while as well, which has got some good stuff on. So Crazy Pig is the pig who used brute force to make you buy and hodl this coin. So who is Pig and what's his story? The troublesome childhood of Tony, who we all know and love as Crazy Pig. So Tony the Pig's childhood in Newark was a storm of violence and neglect. His father, Johnny Boy, ruled his life with fear. His mother, Livia, with manipulation. The trauma twisted Tony's mind, fueling a rage that would shape him into a dangerously unpredictable pig, which you don't want, right? Tony's rise began in the shadows, learning the family business through petty schemes and street hustles. He navigated the world of intimidation, corruption, gradually earning his respect. His ruthless ambition and keen instincts soon made him a force in the mafia's underworld. Tony's empire grew through cunning and violence. His grip on the business tightened, controlling everything from rackets to waste management. Luxury became his from mansions to private jets, as he built a criminal dynasty and envied by all. In a bizarre twist, just like Tony, launched a meme coin called Pig. Capitalizing on the craze with muscle and manipulation, he coerced everyone, friends, rivals, even associates, into buying. As Pig soared, Tony laughed, securing yet another empire, this time in crypto. There he is, having some breakfast with Pepe, Brett, and a few of the others. So there is stuff here. It is interesting. Again, it's really, really low. So this is I'm bringing. I don't think anyone's made a video on this. I generally don't believe that they have. If they have, let me know in the comments. I don't think they have. Here's its YouTube, and it's mainly focusing on shorts. There's quite a few there. It is interesting. It's got an X page, obviously, only 415 followers. You can see how super early this actually is. And then here is the Soul Scan. It's a market cap of just $501,000 at the minute, so super low. If you look at its holders, again, so Radium is the biggest with 8.9%, but the rest after that is generally pretty spread. I'm quite happy with it. I believe the dev's still involved as well. The Telegram for this is very, very small. Again, I will try and link both the Pig and the Arse Telegram. I don't know. I didn't think I'd. What a sentence! What a sentence to have to say. That's how crazy crypto is. I will link the Pig and the Arse Telegram. Fuck me. What has happened to my life? So yeah, I think it's worth a look at. You just have to let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it's really interesting. I just wanted to bring these in early. Like I said before, they could both go to zero. They could both die tonight, but then they couldn't, and they might go another way, and they might be the ones that do eventually change someone's life. I'm in on both. Full transparency, I do have I have a smaller amount of Pig, slightly larger amount of Arse. What sentences are these? So yeah, feel free if you have it. It's not financial advice, as I always say. It could go either way. But one of them eventually, over time, like we will sit here and we'll pick one dead low, and it'll just go. Poof. Like I remember we done a live stream like last December, maybe January. We saw Dog with Hat. We thought it was funny. We thought it was cute. Look what that did. Unfortunately, didn't get in on that. I know some of you did, and you've done really well. So sometimes it's just worth having a look. Don't take anything I've said for granted, but I do think that there's areas of improvement with both of these. But I think there's a chance. So I wanted to bring it to you. Take a look at it, see what you think. Throw it in the bin, buy it, do whatever you want, see what you think. Hopefully, we'll get to revisit some of these in the future and see how well they did. Or if they didn't do too well, we'll bring them as well, because we have to, we tell the truth on this channel, right? So If you can subscribe, that'd be great. If you can do that, we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. We've gone past 4,400 now, so I really do appreciate anyone who's done that. Like the video if you can. Comment below anything that should be checking out. Is there any memes coming up? Is there something that you think that's going to be really undervalued that we can take advantage of? Let us know. And as always, wherever you're in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.